Hi, it's Ferris from Gardening with Spirit with a garden update on the 3rd of March 2016. And I've started putting in the new edges for the raised beds, so you can see the difference. The edges I've been talking about for so long. So that's been one of the main bits of work that I've been doing. But I think in some ways my eyes are bigger than my stomach. When I start doing that, I then look across to this space outside the back of the house, which is where I originally was going to put my vegetable beds, because the polytunnel was back there, which is now moved. So I've been really contemplating this space, and it's been wet, and you can see the ground is sort of ridges and it gets very wet. And I've kind of marked out where I might have been putting beds, but I have a feeling I might have to look at the drainage a little bit. I am not going to plough it or dig it up. I am not really into digging. And yet I do know that the water will just sit in these patches. So as I'm doing intuitive gardening, I'm still asking questions of the garden of exactly what I might do here. So watch this space. But I do know over the last month, whenever I look out from inside, doesn't work for me anymore. It just being this green space. I really want it to be more productive. Like in permaculture terms, you know, it's zone 1, it's right outside the back door. It gets loads of sunlight. It's the perfect place for putting vegetable beds. And then I've more space here with these beds, and I might start putting more fruit or perennial plants in them, especially where it's shadier at the back. So I'm doing a lot of contemplation at the moment, asking a lot of questions. What else am I doing? I'm also, if you can see down there, my willow bed. Today I am starting to coppice the willow bed, and I have starting to pile up these bits of willow here. So I have a few projects in mind. Watch this space that I will be doing with the willow. One of them might be actually to change the gate up the top. It's an old farm gate and it's really heavy, so I might actually change the gate. Or I have some composted, some bark chips, not composted, some bark chips. They are going to go in the main vegetable beds here between the beds. So that's going to look really lovely when I get that done. And down in the polytunnel, to be honest, I'm actually treating the wood for these beds. I have a sort of eco timber treatment. So while the tunnel is empty, it's turned into a workshop. I might do a whole other video on how I'm doing the beds, and I will edge these ones as well. So that's it from the beginning of March. I have not started sowing seeds. I'm kind of holding back. I still have to tidy up the pots and things in here a bit more. Now, I said I wasn't sowing seeds. I did some seed germination tests earlier in the year, and there's a few of these like wild rocket, and there's some parsley. There was even one little lovage came up. So some of them I didn't have the heart to get rid of them. So a few of them have been started off, but I'm holding back a little bit. And I do have seeds, and I'd say within the next week or so I will start sowing. So that's what's happening. Bye for now.